everyone. Welcome to Next Gen Marine Outdoors. Today we're showcasing our new Torklift products that they sent to us. We have basement step, which is an 8-inch step to make up the gap on the backside, which you'll see here in a minute of the camper. And then a new set of Stow N Go's that are set to the right height of my truck. And then as well as the accessory, the dirt destroyer, which clamps the side of the Stow N Go for hunting season and stuff, be able to knock that mud off your boots. So we're gonna go through the install here. This is gonna be a two-part video. So we're gonna do the install first, and then part two, we're gonna actually load the camper in the truck, show you how we do that, our whole process all the way through with all the Torklift products, the fast guns, everything. We're gonna showcase the whole hookup, and then we'll pull these out and show you once they're all set up, what they look like and how they function. So stay tuned, like and subscribe to make sure you get that second video. Here we go. Kind of got all our hardware together here. It's 3 8-inch bolts for the basement step. So we got all that lined out, just kind of made sure everything was there. And then so basically first step, there is an instruction manual, but I've already read through it, is going to be drilling your first hole for this step. So really what we want to do, it depends how precise you want to be. Me, it's not going to bug me too much if it's, you know, half a centimeter off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find center on this door just by eyeballing it. I'm usually pretty good at that, so I'm not too worried about it. And then the last thing I want to check, right now I have it pressed all the way against the camper. We want to make sure that when this is fully extended, that it'll open all the way, because we need to pull it a little bit away. We need to do that now. About straight there. Because once we drill, there's no going back. We want to be away from that lip, so I think that's going to be the best move right there. Okay, so we know it'll work. So I'm going to collapse it again so it's easier to reach with the drill. Push this back down. Okay. Expert eyes, you want to look?
Looks good to me.
Okay. So we'll drill this one first. And this one is, this bumper is fiberglass, so it won't be hard to drill, but you may be drilling through aluminum, so you know, choose the appropriate bit for your application. Okay. It's clean, okay. So now we'll come over here to the little part real quick. So Torklift, pretty much in a lot of their products that you install, you end up having to fish bolts through. So they include these nice fisher wires here. And the way that these will work is we'll the way they have it on the instructions is the lock washer is going to go on, then you thread it on. Now don't thread it on like you're actually threading a nut on. Do not yank on this because you don't want to stretch this wire out. I usually go right there to the front. And then we'll see if we can fish this through here. Let's figure out how to do it. I might need Tori's hands for a second, so let me get this first bolt in and we'll... Okay, so we got bolt number 1 in. Now that it's aligned with bolt number 1, we'll go drill the other 3 holes, and then we'll route those through. It takes both hands, so you can kind of imagine we're pulling the wire through, pulling it up, putting the nut on and everything. That's what we're doing, but it takes all 3 hands, so or 4 hands. Now we're gonna pull the other bolts through, we'll get nuts on them, and then this will be done. All right, we're tightening it up to 20 foot-pounds now. We got the bolts ran through. With these campers, obviously you could run into some snags. This is no fault of Torklift or anything like that, but this camper was a pain in the butt. I had to pull the tray out, take the sides off, half the screws broke, so it's quite the adventure. This is kind of how it goes with older campers. It's just, here's what it is. Well, that ain't gonna work. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten all these up, and then we'll have this down, and then we're gonna do the rest of the other steps. So we'll have you guys back here in a minute when we start doing the Stow N Goes. Okay, well, we had to pull out the Sawzall and rip a bunch of stuff apart, but we finally got the basement step installed. So basically the way this functions, pull these pins, whoa, everything's still kind of new and tight. Pull these pins out, and just lay these down, then this will put it out of the way. This way you can still access your basement storage and everything. Really clever and a really efficient way of getting rid of this gap right here. So pretty happy with that. Just lay it back up, it's just easy. I'll pin it back up, we're not using it right now. We're getting out of the way. We're working on the Stow N Go steps now. So this is the bracket that they actually mount to, so it's a pretty easy system. So we already got our center hole punched on this. I haven't got to the instructions yet, but I've done one of these before. But we got it all centered and everything with the center hole. So we'll get this started here, get it level, and then drop the other bolts in. So we'll show you what we can. I don't need a pair of hands, but reaching up in here, it's gonna be the biggest pain is the first thing. So again, not Torklift's fault. Hopefully your bumper's a little easier than this, but if it's not, then God be with you, because it was an adventure. So our first two bolts and nuts are in, and then now we're just gonna go ahead and drill the last 4 holes. Yeah, this is going pretty straightforward. Now we have everything ripped out of here anyway. This is gonna be pretty quick. So we'll have it done here in just a minute, but I'll need Tori's hands. Okay, so there she is, tightened on there. Just pin her in. There we go. The stored position. There we go, ready for transport. So the cool thing about this is with this camper, the way it's in the back of the truck, we'll find out when we go to put it on in our installation video, when we actually put the camper in the truck. But I don't think I'll have to take this off when towing. That'll be like one of the big benefits. This is up high enough to be away from the trailer tongue, where I had to take the last one off every time. So I lost a lot of convenience with it when I was towing. But now I'll be able to have it on here and not have to move anything. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So thanks you guys for watching this. I know we didn't go through like detail of me scratching my arms and the fiberglass to the side, but I needed Tori's hands for that. But that's basically how you install them. It took us what, 40 minutes?
If that.
And that was having to strip everything out of the camper. So pretty much now I'm just gonna put everything back together, and you know, they're all installed and done. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to get the next video, which is gonna be the full install and then into the truck, or install. Loading the camper into the truck, lining it up, how we do all that, raising it up, everything. So, all right, we'll see you guys in that video. Like and subscribe. Talk to you soon.